Joining us now for more on this is Sabrina Ortiz, ZDNet's senior AI reporter. Thank you so much for being here with us. Okay, so you heard us say that it's being billed as having a PhD in your pocket. You've tried it. What do you think?
Well, all of these models are so incredibly capable. So I would say that it is like having an infinite amount of resources in your pocket. And this is actually OpenAI's most capable model yet in all fronts, whether that's writing, where it's coding. So it really is an impressive model.
So a lot of people already using ChatGPT. How does it change what's already been there?
Yeah, so basically the biggest appeal here is that this model combines both the reasoning capabilities, and what reasoning models are really just like, if I asked you to, think before you speak and you really think of an answer as a higher quality, that's what these reasoning models do. They sit there with your prompt and they think through the problem a little bit longer and they give you a higher quality response. And then it combines it with your just run-of-the-mill GPT models, which are great for everyday tasks, for are simple and can be quicker. Takes both of them, meshes them into one model, which is GPT-5, and then it has a router that knows, hey, based on your query, I think we should use a reasoning model, or I think we should use this model, which eliminates the guesswork on your end and just makes it an overall faster and better, higher quality experience.
And we mentioned it's free for now. Who can access this and how do they do it?
Everyone can access it, which is amazing. This is very unique for OpenAI. All you need to do is be logged in. So creating an account is free. There's a lot of different ways to do it super easily, like using your Google account or your Microsoft account. Once you're logged in, it will automatically be there. It's replacing all of the other models on the free tier. So you just log in, you'll see GPT-5 in the corner, and you're ready to get started.
You mentioned it can reason. You were just talking about that. What exactly does that mean? Break that down on a really simple level for me. How does it reason?
Simple definition is it just thinks a little bit longer than it typically would.
But it's still fast. You said it's still going to give you a really fast answer.
Yeah, that's what's amazing. These reasoning models, when they first came out, you would sit there and be like, oh, well, this is taking forever. And then now even Sam Altman was saying in one of the press briefings that he'll sit there and he'll put it into the reasoning model and then be like, wait, did it actually reason? It did this so quickly. So it is really impressive that they're getting faster, but you can notice a difference when you're doing a reasoning model and then the regular, because it still takes a little bit more of a beat.
Okay, it does take a little bit longer. So how does it compare to ChatGPT's competitors like Google and Anthropic?
Yeah, so ChatGPT has a bunch of different advantages, with the biggest one being that I think most people associate chatbot with ChatGPT. All of the competitors are really in a race with each other. It won't be very long until some of these other models are just as capable. I would say the biggest appeal is just if you're familiar with it, with the AI race starting, they've been at the lead and at the forefront to begin with. People are familiar, people already use it. So that's the biggest real advantage right now.
We mentioned the different modes it has, the default, but then also the cynic, the robot, the nerd. What does that mean? What are the differences here?
Yeah, those different personalities are things you're able to tweak in custom instructions, which is just where you get to tell ChatGPT, hey, I want you to give me a response, but I want it to fit this specific criteria. So now, in addition to being able to tell it things that you wanted to keep in mind, you get to pick a personality, which is really just a matter of preference. I don't know if you've ever used it, and it has really exciting tone and a bunch of emojis, and you're like, okay, this is too much. I asked about the weather. I don't need you to be this excited. So now you can tone it down, right? You can say, hey, I actually want you to be a bit more professional or a little cynical if you're sarcastic.
That's interesting. You can choose what mode you want your computer to talk to you in. But what else are we not talking about in regards to this that you find fascinating?
My favorite feature is advanced voice mode, which now they're calling ChatGPT voice. And that's really just if you've ever used Siri or Alexa, but 10 times better. Just you could talk to it conversationally and it will answer you conversationally. And then I think there's so many applications for this, but it was typically limited to all paid subscribers. And now they announced it yesterday as part, but it got buried in all the news that if you are also a free user, now you could access it. Of course, there's smaller limits compared to the paid tiers, but I love that feature. I'm a Plus user, so I've always had access to it. And now I'm like, wait, all the free users get access to it too. And I'm hoping people take advantage.
We're out of time, but just with one word, what is your favorite thing to use this for? Travel or what?
Cooking.
Cooking. Okay. Thank you so much. I've never used it for cooking. I'll have to try it. Sabrina Ortiz, this was very insightful.
Thank you so much, Rhiannon.